Welcome back to What's Lit and What's Real. I am K Daz. Thank you so much for your love and light, and thank you so much for joining again into my spiritual space. If you would like to find more content or find out more about me, you can go to www.terrabykdaz.com and link all of your information there. Sign up for our email newsletter subscription, gain 10% off on your next reading. You can refer a friend and receive up to 50% off on your next consultation. So I definitely um, advise you to head over to www.terrabykdaz.com to gain a little bit more insider information on not only the services that I provide, but the ways that you can elevate and heighten your vibration in this hour. Okay, so we're doing today new moon in Aquarius. Ooh. So the new moon in Aquarius, what is this? We're going to talk about what is a new moon, what is to come with the new moon in Aquarius, or what things should we look out for? How can we benefit from this energy? And then we also have a select few cards pulled here for the chakra energy for this new moon, the crystal energy for this new moon, spells and or rituals to work with within this new moon, and then the energy to help us better align with this new moon, and then the overall oracle message. So we're going to get into that just a little bit later, but right now we want to talk about new moon. New moon is new energy, a release of energy, and a time to restart, to really reprogram the things in your life, the places in your life, the ideas, the practicality, the plans, the strategies within your life. And with the new moon in Aquarius, it's a time to really rediscover the community, the relationships, the siblings, the connections that you have with another being in this lifetime, in this moment, and to really understand those connections in a deeper level, and to really start new connections, and to really adopt and welcome in new connections in your life, whether it be within your social circles, whether it be within your legal circles, whether it be within your maternal circles, whether it be within your physical, whether it be your career circles, whether it be your emotional circles, whatever that circle is for you in this moment, where you can use a newness or a reviving of energy or a restart of energy, welcoming in that energy in this hour, in this moment, would be imperative for each and every one of us, and to better understand and to better align with the energy that is at play, which is that new moon in Aquarius, right? So with that new moon in Aquarius, we're also feeling a sense of change and freedom within our emotions, and an ability to really express our emotions, but to express our emotions in a way to where we aren't front and center with the actual feeling of the emotion. We're more practical, and we're more able to communicate or to express how we're thinking without the emotion being attached. So we are very front and center with the communication, or the ability to communicate our emotions at this time, but we aren't really attached to the actual emotion at best. So that'll be this energy will be played for today and tomorrow. So when sending text messages, when online, when sending information back and forth, again, you will be more open to expressing how you quote unquote feel, or how you quote unquote emotionalize or internalize your feelings, without attaching your emotional state or your emotional status to those things, and being able to express in a way that others can really meet you where you are and experience you for who you are in this hour. So I think that's very beautiful, and that'll definitely be present for the fixed signs. It'll also be present for Aquarius, of course, Leo as well. So those are the signs that it will affect the most, right? So our fixed signs are Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, um, I'm sorry, Leo, and then Taurus. I think I said them all. Scorpio, Taurus, sorry, Leo, and Aquarius, right? So all of those fixed signs will also be highlighted within that energy, right? So within this new moon of Aquarius, we also will be, like I said, feeling a shift or transition within change, within freedom, within being a little bit more rebellious within the ideologies or the ways that we believe in this moment, in our emotions within this moment, our passions, our desires will be front and center within those things, and we'll be allowing those things to be front and center within our communication and how we express and how we educate others about who we are and where we're going in this hour when it comes to that Aquarian like nature to be a bit spicy or to have a bit of a spice when it comes to being unpredictable and changing things up and allowing change to flow in a way of projecting energy or spiritual knowledge onto others and gaining those spiritual knowledges as well. So within this new moon, it's a new shift within reality, a new shift within spirituality, a new shift within your emotional state, within your mental being, within your physical being, and really accepting these shifts, really accepting these new starts, and really allowing yourself to take within the newness that not only the universe is catering or is allowing us to be abundant within, but allowing those things to redirect or to change or to plant the seed in a new formation or into a new livestock or ability to um, gain or feed off of within the moon cycles to come. So the new moon in Aquarius will benefit us all in a way of communication, will benefit us all in a way of our circles and our networks and the businesses and the partnerships that we are encountering in this moment or that we are placing ourselves within in this moment, and really getting the best out of those things and really allowing ourselves to have not only the research but the knowledge of those different partnerships and relationships within this hour, and to have those from a point of view to where we are putting out exactly how we feel or what needs to be done based off of our emotional state, but without being emotionally attached to it. So that's very important in this hour as well. So when it comes to the the tarot messages that we have for the new moon in Aquarius, all right, so the chakra to work on within this new moon in Aquarius is the third third chakra, which is the solar plexus chakra, and it's about inner harmony. I'm going to read it to you guys really quick. I trust my innate wisdom and respond accordingly. I do not allow my mind to create doubt or override my strong gut feelings. I accept and express my feelings while accepting the feelings of others. I am at peace with myself and those around me, and I do not harbor unrealistic expectations of myself or of others. I release the need to control others. My personal power is free from ego and from any desire to manipulate or exploit situations or people. The foundations of all my thoughts and actions is trust in myself. So working within our third solar plexus chakra right now, trusting in ourselves and allowing ourselves to be true within that connection and be true within the abilities to not only trust ourselves but to do that shadow work and to place the light and to place the guidance within those places within our solar plexus chakra. So solar plexus chakra, so that we can create from a more pure and higher state, so that we can understand our like I said, our shadow side, or the work that needs to be done, or the work that we may be projecting or others may be projecting upon us, and understanding what aligns and does not align with our energy in this moment. So the chakra to work within this hour for our new moon ritual would be the third chakra, which is our solar plexus chakra of creativity, of inspiration, of joy and passion. So working within those places and creating a diet or creating a regimen that not only promotes positive gut health and promotes positive digestion, will allow us to not only align with this new moon energy, to really align ourselves with a new cleanse and a new detox within our bodies and within our mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual states, right? The crystal to work with right now is Tanzanite, which will bring us clarity, within our auric body as well as our mental, physical, and spiritual bodies in this moment. gaining us a deeper level of introspection within ourselves, allowing us to tap deeper within our third eye so that we can now create from a more healthy and prosperous place within our solar plexus, and so that we can have those manifestations be brought down into a realm of ramification that makes sense for each and every one of us. The spell or the ritual or the rite of purification and renewal to work with is Chiron, the wounded healer. Chiron, the centaur, represents emotional healing. To call on Chiron, boil a combination of any of the following herbs: rosewood, lavender, mistletoe, feverwort, cedarwood, or bay laurel. Pour the brew into a warm bath when the moon is dark, or in Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, asking for the strength to surface from pain. Recite: wounded yet walking, Chiron, help me recognize the inherent wisdom gained from this pain. Grant me the ability to release, renew, and restore. So might it be. And you can tweak that ritual to whatever makes sense or whatever you are guided or led to. But it's about releasing the wounded pain, releasing the pains or the the unexplained or the imaginary expectations that you had on yourself or someone else placed on you, or that you placed on someone else, to where you couldn't work from your solar plexus chakra and that you couldn't see from your third eye, to where you can gain the clarity that was needed from you in this moment, to where you can really heal from your emotional baggage and trauma, right? And the energy for us to work with is the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady, taking it one step at a time, allowing our values, allowing our boundaries, allowing our standards to be relevant in our lives, and to take those things one step at a time, to understand those things with a great malice, or a great understanding, to understand that that ability to take it one step at a time, one day at a time, and to gain the experience as we're taking it one step at a time, and to gain the wisdom, to gain the knowledge, to gain the understanding, and harness those things into allowing us to work from that solar plexus chakra, to see from that third eye, to be able to inhabit and to adhere to the trauma that has happened in our life, but to be open to those things and to go within those places so that we can heal within that Chiron energy. And our overall message from Oracle Spirit is Inner Earth. It says, you'll survive from this. New solutions and new beginnings, just like the new moon. So whether you have faced a hardship within love, whether you've faced a hardship financially, whether you faced a hardship mentally, whether you faced a hardship spiritually, know that you will not only come out of this, know that not only this is your time to reset, to redo, to allow yourself to blossom and to move into a new phase, but it's more about what are you going to do with your new wings? What are you going to do with your new reality, your new ability of knowledge, your new awakeness, your new consciousness within these things, with your new ability to create, to see from that third eye, to really understand and have the inheritance of the Chiron energy to work within your wounds and to heal within your wounds, and to take things one step at a time, allowing your values and your boundaries to stand for who you are and where you want to be. How will you enter your earth? How will you ground yourself in this moment? Renew yourself. That is what's most important for us within this Aquarian energy, to make that change, to make that balance within our here and now, so that we can have that inner earth within ourselves, that inner grounding, that inner standing within ourselves. So in this moment, Soul Tribe, take the understanding that you will survive this. You will survive not only this new moon, but any phase that is happening or will happen for you, by knowing and being aware of your manifestations, the things you speak over your life, the things that you take in or entertain within your life, the things that you are creating from your solar plexus, and understanding your inner harmony, finding clarity on those things that no longer align with yourself, ridding yourself from any old baggage or trauma that is hindering your emotional healing or your emotional process to heal. Taking things one step at a time, understanding your values, your ability to stabilize your strategies and your standards and your boundaries in this hour. And finding the inner earth, or the inner standing that is needed to start anew and to redevelop new emotional boundaries, new emotional standards within this hour, to really take charge and to really take the change and to grasp a hold of the change that not only you need in this hour, but it's being called and your spirit is being beckoned to. So with all of this, Soul Tribe, if you have any questions, please let me know. Leave it down in the box. Thank you so much for your love and light. Peace and blessings. It's Kid Oz.